Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Dorm Room Sportsbook.
With visual, new and improved.
Oh, yeah, I should be looking at the camera.
They can
what
see
am I
us.
doing?
They can see us.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
My name is Kyle Bowler. I am joined by...
Kyle Bolt. Jackson Pont.
And the ever so dashing,
Oh, yeah.
ever so handsome, ever so good looking, the one, the only,
Hayden
Garvey.
Garvey.
You're gonna make me blush, baby.
I try.
We really do try here. We got a lot to talk about, guys. It's been a while. We're here in our new pad at URI. Glad to be back. Glad to be at Rody Ram again.
Very nice apartment we have.
Very nice
here.
We
apartment.
have fish on a bigger TV now.
We have fish on a larger TV. We have a lot to talk about since we've last spoke.
Yep.
More importantly, the NFL season starting this week, which is a pretty big deal. Lots to talk about there. MLB.
Last
pretty
month of the season.
approaching the postseason. Tons to go over. UFC had a couple big
UFC.
fights, but we won't spend 45 minutes on that like last time.
No, it's actually 36. Let's not be
Kyle.
hyperbolic here.
We've met some other people that have podcasts here on campus.
We don't want to talk about those, though. They don't
we don't
deserve
want
a
to talk
plug.
about.
No.
And
leave that alone.
yeah, there's a lot to get into. This is going to be a good episode. I'm glad we got visual. I'm glad we could all see.
I think the pumpkin should stay here.
Pumpkin's fine. This is our pumpkin.
He wants to hold it. Should we let him hold it?
You want to hold it? No, the pumpkin looks good here.
All right. Well,
I think.
I think we can curse.
oh yeah. Fuck me.
I think the pumpkin looks okay. We also got the stew on it. That's like gonna be
Bang, bang.
wow.
Wow. Big
They could see us this time too, so whatever we do is just on blast.
That's true.
Barn.
Ooh, spicy.
Spicy, very true.
We have the decor up there. Now you guys can see. We have the picture of the very
Stu Leonard.
famous store owner.
Criminal.
Criminal and store owner.
Stu Leonard.
Pumpkin's here.
We're joined by JJ Kudo.
Oh, he doesn't.
Come on. Hop on in.
Say hi.
This way a little more.
This
This way
is
a little more.
Pumpkin. This is Justin.
There he is.
He's joining the show.
Pumpkin's on the show.
Pumpkin's on the show. Say something. Joining the show, our fourth roommate here, who I'm sure will be joining us on a podcast eventually.
Yeah,
For sure.
He likes soccer. You can talk about soccer.
The camera's still going, right, Justin? It's on
Hey,
record.
we look good. Awkward silence.
Good.
Yeah, we look
Good,
great.
good. Yeah.
Thumbs up, which is according to your mother is a gang sign.
Yes, Kyle's mom thinks that thumbs up are gang signs.
Can't be throwing those
Apparently,
up. Can't be.
can't be doing that.
Dangerous.
It's illegal. You did this, you did one of these, and that was it. It was all over. And then I ordered a $40 steak. So whatever happens, you know. So,
Then you tried to pay for the entire bill.
yeah, which I did not have enough money for.
$300.
Yeah, I just said that just to say it because I felt bad. I
What if
wanted
they
to
just said, okay?
I at least wanted to pay
Like,
for my.
okay,
If they said
Jackson's
okay,
like-
I would have been
Jackson has sweat dripping down his face. Like,
I would just. I don't know what I would have done. I probably would have just cried.
all right, should we hop into MLB?
We can start with MLB.
Sure, we are the Dorm Room Sportsbook,
And the
not...
shit show that is the Boston Red Sox. And the great show that is the New York Yankees, which Aiden is a
What
fan
about
of.
the New York Mets?
And
my
the Mets,
team?
who are also good. Just to recap, because it's been a while. I'm a Red Sox fan, all Boston. He's a Mets fan, and he's a Yankee fan. Aiden is, so a little bit of divisiveness there, but
No.
I mean, I think you guys have all the talking this year because I'm kind of just, we suck.
I think Mets more so than Yankees. Yankees are in a little bit of slump.
Oh, listen, August was a total shit show, but they beat Minnesota on Monday, and then it got rained out yesterday, and then they won the first game of the doubleheader today, and I think they're up 4-1 right now in the second game. IKF hit a grand slam, so they're up 4-1.
The Red Sox just lost 1-0 too, but we're tanking against the Rays so that the Rays can catch up to the Yankees.
Is that
Which is at least what I think.
Not confirmed, but
Not
speculated.
confirmed, but
Speculated,
speculated.
It sure is looking like it though.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised at this rate. I mean, the Red Sox don't want the Yankees to win. Why would the Red Sox want the Yankees to win?
I mean, as of today, the Mets no longer have full control of the NL East. Tied with the Braves.
Yeah, which is interesting. I think the MLB is going to be down for an interesting finish. I think the Mets are still the favorites, at least in my eyes. I think the Yankees have a good chance as well. I would like to see a Subway Series, World Series. I think that would be cool.
That'd be cool.
I hate the Yankees, so I want the Yankees to get killed, but it would still be cool to see it. I think the Red Sox are just done. For all my fellow Boston people, I think we should just move on to next year.
You're looking forward to the Celtics.
I'm looking forward to the Celtics, and I'm also looking forward to...
When does that start up
I'm
again?
looking forward to Aaron
October.
Judge becoming a Red Sox. That's what I'm looking forward to.
That's going to happen?
Or Shohei
That's for
Ohtani.
sure.
Why? He's like New York. He's like Mr. New
He doesn't want
York.
to resign.
But why?
Because he just hates management.
He hates the GM.
Wow. Judge is like the Yankee.
I mean, as of yesterday, Judge holds the New York Yankee record for most home runs by a right-handed batter in a season. He passed A-Rod.
He sucks.
55 home runs.
A-Rod's.
And he still has a month left. He could easily hit 65.
Yeah, he's got time.
What did Bonds hit? 70 in a year?
Bonds hit 72,
Well,
I
he's a
want to
lefty,
say.
that's why.
Bonds
You said
was,
right-handed hitter.
Bonds was a
I'm
lefty.
just saying, like, the MLB record.
Got it.
But in terms of
What is the
Yankees,
MLB record? Oh,
72.
72,
Barry
I want
Bonds.
to say. Something like that.
It was 70 something.
But, I mean, he was roided up. So,
yeah.
like, take that what you will.
yeah.
But, I don't know. If you're a Red Sox fan, just
But then again,
forget about it, guys. Like we're done.
Go to New York and forget about
Yeah,
it.
just forget about it. I mean, we got next year, but pitching's a mess. It's sad. We're last in division. I never thought we would have been behind the Orioles, but it is what it is.
I mean, the Yankees are riddled with injuries right now. Rizzo can't stay healthy. Benintendi just got wrist surgery as well.
Yeah, Benintendi, you guys got cursed by Benintendi, I think. As soon as you got Benintendi, shit hit the fan, at least record-wise.
Record-wise, yeah, but that was also just like the whole offense.
And now Joey Gallo's doing good in L.A.
Yeah, it's
which is
crazy.
just fun to see.
Well, there's nothing like the New York media, and Gallo just didn't have the
chops.
for it. I mean, there's nothing harder than playing in New York. Everyone knows that.
Yeah.
It's like the most harsh media community in the country.
Boston's pretty...
Dude, Boston fans are worse than New York fans in terms of cruelty,
Yeah.
but the media, no one's as harsh as New York.
Yeah, it's true. Because New York expects the best all the time.
And think about it, everyone's headquarters is like in New York.
Yeah, it's true. MLB,
New York
NFL,
Times.
they're all there.
Times, one of the biggest newspapers. So it's a cruel world in the Big Apple.
It's a cruel, cruel world for a cruel, cool baseball team. But a good baseball team at that.
Listen.
I don't know. I mean, the MLB, we're almost in October, September now. That's when shit gets real.
Everyone's rooting against the Yankees. Like, everyone's like, oh, they had the worst record in baseball in August, which they did, but they're still second in the American League and fifth in the entire
Yeah, I
MLB.
mean, nobody's
So,
saying
like,
the Yankees are bad. They're slumping.
They're slumping.
They're not as good as they were record-wise earlier in the year. But I mean, every good team goes through bad spurts. If it continues to the postseason, they're screwed. The postseason.
Oh no, absolutely.
They have to switch it when it comes to time for postseason. And I think we've touched on the fact that Garrett Cole can't pitch in the postseason.
Oh, yeah.
And that I think the Yankees have some nerves when it comes to the bright lights. That's just me, though. But we'll see if it carries over. I mean, it's looking like at least if they win the division, they're going to have an easier path
they gotta
to glory.
rely. They gotta rely on Nestor because Cole is just so inconsistent.
Yeah,
I
like
mean,
one
we've
day
only
he's
seen,
hot.
in terms of postseason, we've only seen Cole in a Yankee uniform once, and it was against the Red Sox.
Yeah, the wild card where the Red Sox won, which was fun
And
to
then
see.
again, he had a Garrett Cole first inning where he just gets bombarded. If Garrett Cole escapes the first three innings,
it's over.
He's gonna have a great game. We've only seen him in the postseason in the Yankee uniform once, and in the postseason in Houston he was fine.
Yeah. He just
But I think we really are gonna have to rely on the rest. I mean, Frankie Montas, since we got him from Oakland, has just been underwhelming. And then Nestor's been dealing still, but you can't have one pitcher that you're relying on, especially in the postseason where you have to pitch consistently.
Yeah, they don't have that consistency that I kind of hope that they would have. Not that I hoped for them to have that, but because I wish nothing but failure upon the Yankees.
Well, spoken like a true Boston man.
Hey, I mean, I'm not from Boston, but
You're pretty,
from
pretty
Rhode Island,
damn
so
close.
Pretty damn
Identify
close.
as
So
Boston.
I don't know. I'll root for them through and through. At least we have the Celtics. That's all I gotta say.
That's the one
And
thing
maybe
me
the
and-
Patriots in like a couple of years. Who knows? Huh?
Bruins.
And the Bruins. The Bruins are all right, even though they keep choking in the playoffs these past couple of years. But
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
it is what it is.
You know what I'm looking forward to? Actually, the NFL season.
Yes.
Yes.
Because last year, I did not know anything about football.
Now you're-
I thought a fumble. I think we talked about this. When we played football as kids, 8 and 9, anytime the ball touched the ground, I thought it was open season.
No, there would be
I
an
thought it was a
incomplete
fumble.
pass, and Kyle would fully just fall on the ball like,
Fumble!
I thought it was a
Fumble!
Sorry for the
Bang, bang.
but yeah. What?
You said a bad word.
All
All right, ready? Everyone pause. Everyone pause.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, so
We should just.
let's mark that turn there.
But yeah, well, the NFL. All right, like this year is going to be good. I think this year has a lot of potential.
I remember, so like we were saying, like I did not know anything about football, but being roommates with Mr. Garvey here and being near you can kind of convert me because now I was looking forward to Sundays now. My weekends were like I fight Saturday, football Sunday. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
I mean, we can go through the games and just quick, like
do a little predictions, and we can keep a little track.
pick 'em.
Could do a quick predict.
But I remember last year the postseason was very exciting.
Yeah, the postseason
remember
was
that.
great, and the Bills got screwed because the stupid NFL overtime rules, which I'm glad they changed in the postseason because that should make things a little more
right.
enjoyable.
I've
We'll
got
start.
the,
We got Thursday night football.
Right here, I got it right here.
Bills at Rams.
Bills
Yep,
Rams.
Bills
This is
Rams.
a hot opener. Very
So
attractive.
We have the
the NFL.
defending Super Bowl champs, and then this year's Super Bowl favorites in Buffalo. And I know, Jackson, you disagree with that. You think that they're a tad bit overrated.
I don't disagree with the fact that they're the Super Bowl favorites. I just think they're a tad bit overrated. I think
Yeah.
the Buffalo Bills are a very well-rounded team. They're no doubt like the best team in the AFC at least, but I just don't. I don't know, like something about them. I just feel like there's a hole somewhere, like, and it's going to
Yeah.
get exploited. Like Josh Allen for sure is clear MVP, like front runner.
I think it's either going to be Josh Allen or Aaron Rodgers again.
Could be if Aaron Rodgers does it puts up the same numbers without Devontae, then he's due for.
You have to. I mean, if you throw
What's
into
crazy is that Tom Brady didn't win it in 2021 though, when he led the league in every category. Like that's fucked to me.
The camera just made a sound.
Huh?
I'm gonna check see if the camera.
Wait. You got it? Go check it out.
Yeah. So I think Aaron Rodgers, if he is able to do the same thing that he did last year, has a good chance to win MVP. I think Tom Brady is still Tom Brady.
Yeah.
I don't know if he has a chance to win MVP, but Josh Allen is the clear favorite. Patrick Mahomes can always sneak up there. There's a lot of guys that could sneak in. I also, sleeper candidate here, Derek Carr. Derek Carr
That's true.
could make some noise this year with Devontae, bolstered offense. He's always been solid. He's just waiting for the leap. So
Yeah, I mean, you look at it all, at the offense. You have Devontae, Darren Waller, Hunter Renfrow, and then you have Josh Jacobs, who can play as a receiving back.
yeah, and he's a hell of a player too, Derek Carr. So I mean, I think the Raiders are going to be sneaky scary, and I think that division is going to be. I mean, what you got? Oakland, Denver, LA.
It is by far the best division in the NFL, and there's not even a question about
Yeah,
it.
I mean them. Yeah, they're really good. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Raiders can sneak in and make some noise, especially in the postseason. As long as their defense can hold up, which I think it should be able to. I mean, I like Oakland. I'll root for them. So
Well, in terms of this game, Bills Rams, we got to make some picks here. Personally, for me, Bills are my second favorite team behind the Jets. I don't know why. I just like
New
them.
York.
I like Josh Allen. Yeah, Buffalo. I like Josh Allen. I just like watching the Bills play. So that will be my pick against the defending Super Bowl champs.
Yeah. Jackson, do you want to?
I'm gonna agree, and I was gonna disagree, but I'm gonna agree. I think the Bills win this one. Matt Stafford scares me a little too much with the arm. I'm a little worried about it.
Matt Stafford scares me with the arm. I think in terms of running the ball, Cam Akers is not going to be what they hope he's going to be, especially coming back from the Achilles injury.
Yeah, no Sony Michel now.
No Sony Michel. And then you also look at the fact that I don't really, besides Jalen Ramsey, I don't love LA secondary. I really don't.
Yeah,
but they have one guy. Okay, you're going to put Jalen Ramsey up against Stephon Diggs, but then you have Dawson Knox. Just a huge mismatch. I think Dawson Knox is one of the most underrated tight ends in football. Just a huge size and speed mismatch. Coming across the middle, he can kind of take advantage over any middle linebacker in the league, I feel like.
Yeah, that's true. I definitely agree with that. And I think the Bills are just going to overpower the Rams defense. And I don't know if Matt Stafford is 100% okay and well enough to carry them. I did say that this might be one of the Bills' losses, but I mean, right now, I just can't really see them losing this game.
Yeah, and the Bills' secondary is so good with Micah Hyde and Tre'Davious White, and so
very well-rounded. I think it's going to be a very entertaining opener. All in all, I say Bills 24, Rams 20. That's my prediction.
So, all got Bills?
All got Bills. All right, we move over to Philadelphia at Detroit. All right, we'll make this quick because there's not much to look into.
Yeah, Philadelphia. Sorry, that's all I gotta say. Philadelphia might be going to the Super Bowl again this year. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
You think it's gonna be a wash, Aiden?
I don't think it's gonna be a wash. I think the Lions are gonna be sneaky good towards the end of the year. Yeah. I think they're gonna come into some rough waters in the beginning, but. No, I think Eagles are going to win it decisively. I think Jalen Hurts is going to come into his own this year, especially with the addition of A.J. Brown in the receiving corps.
Yeah.
So I honestly do think that the Eagles are going to take this one decisively, but don't count the Lions out long term.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm going to go back to my old ways.
Yes.
Eagle versus Lion, who would win in a fight?
Eagle versus Lion. Not because but it matches up, but I think that the Lions are going to win.
Okay.
And I think that they're going to be sneaky good. Like you said the end of the year, I think they're going to come out of the gates. They're going to be good. And also Lion's going to destroy an Eagle in a fight. Let's be real here.
No.
Eagles can poke his eyes out.
Yeah, that's why I think it could be a little trouble, but I think the Lions are going to win. I think it's going to be 24-21.
Okay. Close game. All right, next.
We'll move over to the Windy City. It is San Francisco at the Bears. Now, I mean, the Bears are just in a shit situation. Like, let's be completely honest. They have no receiving corps. Their quarterback is unreliable and unproven. Their head coach is terrible. Their defense, their best player doesn't even want to be there, in Roquan Smith. They really have no secondary. Their pass rush is abysmal. It's an absolute clusterfuck in Chicago. I mean, let's just be real here.
But no more Cody Parkey, so at least they'll be making field goals.
Then
hopefully.
You go over to San Francisco. You have two quarterbacks that can start. So I think Trey Lance is confirmed starter, correct?
Yeah, Jimmy's
Trey Lance
the backup.
is starting. Even if he has a shaky start, you can always throw Jimmy G in there to kind of pick up.
Jimmy G's the older guy, right?
Jimmy G is the older guy. But I think San Francisco is just superior in every single factor. Coaching, offense, defense. I think it's not even a question that San Francisco wins this game.
Who's your pick, Jackson?
I think Chicago.
Really?
I'm just going to say I think Chicago always finds a way every year to be mediocre, and I think this is going to be a mediocre game, especially because it's in Chicago. I think they have a little bit of an advantage, and I wouldn't be surprised to see Justin Fields ball out in this one. I'm going to take the underdog on this one.
Okay.
I'm going to go with San Fran for my pick.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if San Fran won, but for some reason I just have a funny feeling.
All right,
Chicago takes it.
To
AFC North matchup.
The Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Took me a while to get that one out.
All right. Jackson, you want to start with this one?
I mean, Mitch Trubisky is their starting quarterback. The Bengals are going to win.
That's all you need to
know. That's it. The Steelers are probably going to be mid as usual. I think the Bengals are a good team. I think the Bengals were in the Super Bowl for a reason, even though they weren't really supposed to be there. I think they proved themselves. The Bengals are a good team. They will win this game. That's it.
I mean, I got to go Bengals too. I mean, I am actually really excited to see what George Pickens can do.
Yeah, I mean, he's got potential, but Mitch Trubisky is his quarterback. So
The fact of the matter is, how many weeks does Trubisky last until they
4.
send Kenny Pickett? You got 4?
4 Steelers go 1-3. They put Pickett in.
I could see that happening.
That's my prediction.
Yeah, but I totally see Bengals kind of just demolishing them.
Yeah, I would say demolish it. I think it'll be close. It's in Pittsburgh.
The only thing it's in Cincinnati.
Oh, it's in Cincinnati. Oh, yeah.
The only thing I'm worried about though is how the offensive line's going to handle TJ Watt.
Yeah, they bolstered that offensive line though. They prepared for stuff like this. That's a big reason why they lost the Super Bowl. For offensive line miscues and blocking miscues. So they bolstered that offensive line. They're going to be right back in the mix. So
I'm picking Bengals as well. I think Bengals I like the Bengals. Bengals are another team that I like, probably right behind the Bills.
All right. What's next?
We still got a lot left here.
We got to start flying through.
All right.
Let's go through. Let's go to Pat's Dolphs.
I mean, I'm going to pick the Patriots. I mean, pretty clear.
Any reason why?
Well,
you actually think they're going to
I just
win?
think the Patriots are a better team. I think everybody sleeps on the Patriots. I'm a Patriots fan, so I might be a little biased. I just don't think that they have a solid receiving core. They got Devontae Parker, Kendrick Bourne. You got Nelson Aguilar. You got Hunter Henry, who proved himself as a top 5 tight end last year. You got Jonnu Smith at the backup tight end. You got Damian Harris, who's a hell of a running back. Your defense is boosted. I think the Patriots take this one.
I didn't hear Mac Jones in that.
Oh, Mac Jones is mid.
Wait, your defense is boosted?
The defense is boosted.
How is the defense boosted?
It's fine.
You lost your best cornerback, your best linebacker.
We're fine.
All right.
I think they're going to get torn apart.
By Miami? No way.
Dude.
Is it in Miami?
Yes,
Yeah.
it's in Miami.
It's at
Will
Hard
Smith,
Rock.
welcome to Miami. Bienvenido a
Miami.
Adios to the Patriots.
I don't know. I think the
Welcome
Patriots
to
are
Miami.
sneaky good this year.
Okay.
Keep telling yourself that.
I think you're Dolphins.
Dolphins, Pats. Browns versus Panthers.
This
Talk
is gonna,
about a shit show.
I mean,
All right, so Baker Mayfield is throwing for 1,000 yards in this game. Like, he is going on a rampage. The Panthers are winning this game.
I think
That's
bold,
it.
Bold. I think Panthers too. I mean,
Baker is going to do a
1,000 yards
revenge
with
tour.
Case Keenum starting for Cleveland.
But I'm pretty sure it's Jacoby Brissett.
Is it really?
Yeah.
What do you know? I don't know. I think Jacoby Brissett is way too inconsistent to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. We saw it in Indianapolis. That's why he is not there anymore.
He had a win in New England. One game.
All right, and then I don't know. I just think that anytime we see players leave Cleveland, we see them succeed somewhere else. Everyone thought Odell was the problem in Cleveland. He went to Los Angeles and balled out. I think we're going to see the same with Baker. He's got a great receiving core in Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore. I think we see some solid play from him. Maybe we see Christian McCaffrey stay healthy for more than 5 games at a time.
I mean, the Panthers got a good team on paper. Baker could actually play decent. I don't know. I just think the Browns are too shit right now without Deshaun Watson. There's no other way to put it.
The Panthers here. Actually, the Panthers, I don't dislike them, but they're on my lower level of team that I like. But I'm still going to pick them. What do you think? Your official pick is what?
Panthers.
Okay, let's try to get through these.
All right.
We still have a lot more left. We have Colts and Texans. I assume this is going to be an easy pick, but
It's
Colts.
It's Colts.
that's what I assume
It's
too.
Colts.
Colts.
Next.
There's no need to
Nope,
deliberate.
next.
Nothing to deliberate.
All right, Saints versus Falcons here.
Saints.
Saints. I think
Easily.
Jameis Winston throws for 350 and 3 touchdowns.
I mean, the Saints defense is just too good. I think they pick off Marcus Mariota 3 times. I'll put it on the table.
Yeah.
3 times.
I'm going to go with the Louisiana or New Orleans?
New Orleans.
New Orleans Saints.
yes.
All right, next.
Oh, good game here. Our teammate Ravens versus Jets.
I mean, the Ravens win. Let's not sit here.
I think the Jets get spanked.
I'm not going to be delusional like Jackson over here, rooting for my own team.
Yeah, when New England wins, get back to me.
I think
buddy.
no.
Okay.
I think
You want to put money on it?
I'll put money on it.
$5.
$5. New England wins it.
Okay.
Zero Sportsbook does not endorse sports gambling whatsoever.
We
If you have a
absolutely endorse
gambling
sports-
addiction,
sports-
please go to
sports
1-800.
If
You
you are
should
of
sports
legal age,
gamble.
we encourage you to risk your money.
Shout out to Pumpkin behind the.
It stopped?
All right, the New England Patriots are going to win this game. I'll put $5 on it.
I mean, if you insist.
I think they're going to win this game. I think
you're
I'm not delusional.
So,
But no, we'll go
back to the Jets.
Okay.
Yeah, go back to the Jets. I think personally that the Jets are going to win.
Why?
And that's not being delusional. They have a good team this year. I've said it multiple times. They're going to be good this year. Yes, they do.
Joe Flacco is their starting quarterback for week
Flacco's
1.
a Super Bowl champ.
So he was a Super Bowl champ years ago. Look at how he's looked on the
cares?
Jets in these.
What do you mean?
Has he looked good?
Yes.
He's Flacco.
Dude, last year he played 5 games. He looked really good.
I don't know.
I think that they're going to win, and I think they're going to do good this year.
You're just shitting on the Jets to shit on the Jets. You're not looking at the facts at all.
The Jets are okay. They're okay. They're not good.
They're better than the Patriots this year.
No.
They're not better than the Patriots.
They're not better than the
I think
Patriots.
the Patriots win one more game than the Jets this year.
That was close.
I think the Patriots go 9-8. I think the Jets go 8-9.
I think it's opposite.
All right.
He actually was like,
Ravens, Jets. All right, we'll leave it at that.
all right, Jaguars, Commanders.
Oh, that's such a bad game.
What a great game.
I mean, I'm gonna go.
The Commies.
I'm gonna go Jacksonville.
Oh.
I'm going Commanders.
I think the Commies wins this one with
All
Carson
right.
Wentz.
Packers versus Vikings.
Is it in Minnesota?
Yeah.
It is.
Aaron Rodgers struggles in Minnesota.
I'm gonna go Minnesota. I think Kirk Cousins is one of the most underrated quarterbacks in football.
I love Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, I think, is the most underrated quarterback in football. He has consistently put up good numbers. He has consistently been a good quarterback. He hasn't had a good supporting cast. You know when I'm doing this thing, I mean business. I think the Packers win this one. But I think the Vikings...
I think Packers win. Yeah.
I think the Packers win, but I think the Vikings are still pretty good.
Packers, Vikings.
Yeah.
The New York Giants versus the Tennessee Titans.
Titans.
I'm going
Titans.
Titans.
I think
Derrick Henry's just gonna run through
a
them.
sad excuse for a Giants defense. It's like, I mean, I just don't think.
I just hope the Giants show some promise this year. Because they haven't been good. So
Titans all around.
Yeah, I think so.
Raiders versus Chargers. Is this the battle of the LA teams?
This is Vegas and LA, but
I mean, this is
the battle of the new stadiums.
This is the top 3 game this week, though.
I think this might be the game of the week.
I think that
the Chargers win it.
We have 3. We're going to discuss 3 heater games in a row. So I think all 3 of them are up there. I mean, I'm gonna go Chargers here.
I'm gonna agree, Chargers.
Especially at home.
I'm gonna go Raiders.
I think it's gonna be close though. Honestly, this one I'm kind of just throwing a dart at the board.
I think it's gonna be a back and forth game, and I think
stays.
LA's gonna score like a last minute touchdown to pull away at the end.
I mean, and Jay Herbo is just too good.
All right.
Chiefs Cardinals. Another pretty good game here.
Another good game. I think.
This is in trade. Is this in?
This is in Arizona.
I think Arizona could take this one. Honestly.
I think Arizona takes it.
Yeah, I think
Chiefs are washed without Tyreek.
I think Patrick Mahomes relied a lot on Tyreek last year.
Still very good, but
he's still very good. But I think the Cardinals have a more well-rounded team, especially on defense. I think the Cardinals' defense is very, very good, and I don't think the Chiefs' defense is good at all.
Yeah, I agree. Cardinals.
Yeah.
All right. I said Cardinals as well. I was that around the across the board.
My game of the week has to be coming up. Actually,
Bucks versus Cowboys.
There it is. Listen. I love Tom Brady as much as I love the next guy.
He loves Tom Brady.
And I'm glad he's back.
He's glad he's back.
I'm very glad he's back. The Dallas Cowboys. And I'm saying this goes out to you, Dad. If you're watching.
Liquefying the pan, just a little oil.
But listen, the Dallas Cowboys, this goes out to you, Dad, are making the Super Bowl this year. This is the year that them boys come to fruition. And I think they roll through. They got an easy schedule. I think Zeke bounces back, even though he was out clubbing the other night, getting drunk off Tito's. And I think that Dallas will be legit this year. They got the talent. Dak Prescott is so underrated sometimes.
They also lost their wide receiver one.
I think the Bucks win now.
They also lost their wide receiver one.
Yeah, well, they have CeeDee Lamb.
Who do you got this game?
They replaced him with CeeDee Lamb. I think this game is going to go down the wire. I think Cowboys win.
I'm going to go with the Bucks. I don't like the Cowboys.
Tom Brady struggles week 1.
I like the Bucks. Bucks are probably 4th favorite.
I like the boys. They're my number 2 team. So
I'm going Bucks.
I'm going Bucks. Sorry.
I'm going Bucks.
Yeah.
All right. The last game we got up here Monday, September 12th, 8:15 p.m. Here we have the Denver Broncos versus the Seattle Seahawks.
I mean, the Seahawks are the scum at the bottom of the shoe of Roger Goodell right now, and they are just terrible.
What about DK Metcalf?
They have nothing.
They have no one to throw to DK Metcalf.
They have Drew
They're
Lock.
starting Geno Smith.
Geno Smith.
Who was the worst starting quarterback in recent Jets history?
That's awesome. All right, Broncos.
He was worse than Mark Sanchez.
Yeah, Broncos country.
Let's ride.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
With that, there you have it for NFL Week 1. Some good games. Some
Great games.
I think all pretty good games because even the meme games should be pretty interesting.
The meme games.
Yeah, like
I'm really looking forward to Cleveland, Carolina, and Denver.
I mean,
Seattle,
you got a lot. That's what I was going to say.
The old quarterback.
The NFL's doing a lot of good story writing here with Baker returning and Ritt Wilson returning.
Sure.
The Broncos could be sneaky good this year too, so definitely not sleep on them.
You guys want to place early Super Bowl champ picks here?
Nah,
for Week 1. Come on, it'll be fun.
Let's just do a quick
Who do you think?
1-on-1 for Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I think Cowboys, Bills, and I think Cowboys take it.
I'm going bold.
This is very bold. You're going bold, or you mean mine was bold? Mine was
bold.
very bold.
I'm going bold. Jets Lions.
Yeah. If the Super Bowl, listen, Kyle, if the Super Bowl is Jets Lions, I will pay for the rest of your college. I'll shake on that. You got this right on camera. You got it on camera. If the Super Bowl is Jets Lions, I will pay for the rest of this college.
No, that's not my serious pick. I'm going to go... I think the Jets are going to make the playoffs. I'm going to say that. I think so. I think they will.
I think you're wrong, but okay.
I mean, just make the playoffs. You heard it here first. I think that the Super Bowl is going to be Bills for sure. I'm trying to think of... So it's got to be an East and West team, right?
Yeah. Well,
So-
AFC East and NFC. Or not just AFC East,
Yeah,
but
so it
AFC.
can't be like Bills, Jets, for example.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Well,
go
I think
Bills. I don't say... Bills, Raiders.
That's can't happen. Raiders or AFC.
the Raiders are in the AFC, so
Wait, so it's got to be AFC.
An NFC team.
Give me one that can go against the Bills. That's good.
Rams.
Rams.
I was gonna say Rams. But
Bills Rams could happen.
I think Bills are gonna win.
All right, I'm gonna make a hot pick here. I think the Rams are going to be one team, and the other team is not going to be the Bills. It's going to be the Los Angeles Chargers.
It's a very valid prediction. The Chargers are going to be good this year. I don't know.
I think they're really strong on both sides of the ball. I think their D-line is amazing. I think they have a very good secondary led by Derwin James. I think their offense is fantastic.
And J.C. Jackson now
J.C. Jackson as well.
was voted the best cornerback in the league last year.
Yeah.
So they definitely got a lot. It's way too early to tell. We'll see after like week 5 where everybody stands. So,
All right. There's NFL Week 1 for you and some Super Bowl predictions.
Hell yeah.
Looking forward to it. Should be a good week.
Will be. I'm excited.
Tomorrow's the first game. Is it Wednesday?
Tomorrow,
today?
yeah. We're recording
Night
this on
Football.
Wednesday, so
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Thursday night.
Thursday Night Football, babe.
Oh yeah.
By the time this comes out,
You
the
should
game will
be able
over.
to watch
So,
this game.
Sure.
All right, but we'll segue from one sport to the other. One of, I'd say, top 3 UFC card this year. UFC's just been pumping out just banger cards left and right.
And look at 280, dude.
The July card was supposed to be good. It was a little underwhelming.
On paper, it was good, but that main event, and it was unfortunate because O'Malley no contests, and Adesanya had a bad main event, but the middle was good. But you can't begin and end with a bad stuff.
It is what it is. And then you go last month with just an insane knockout by Leon Edwards. And now UFC 279, headlined by Kazmat Chimaev and Nate Diaz.
Yes, and if you look ahead, you got 280, Oliver and Makachev. I mean, beautiful card. Sterling Dillashaw, Jan O'Malley.
Yeah, that's a great card.
And then you got 281, Adesanya Pereira, Esparza versus Zhang, Poirier versus Chandler. You have those type of guys fighting. Dominic Reyes back. Like, the UFC is just pumping out banger after banger when it comes to pay-per-views.
So we'll go over the main card.
Go over the main card.
Do little picks, you know?
We'll do some picks.
Quick picks.
Quick picks. Alright, so first we have light heavyweight bout versus Johnny Walker versus Ian Kutalaba. Both coming off losses here. Ion Cutelaba is same as Johnny Walker, is a madman. He likes to go across the cage at the beginning, get in people's face and do this. That's what he does, and the commission always has to back him up. But this is, honestly to me, this is like, Johnny Walker's been in a pretty bad streak lately. He got knocked out by Jamal Hill. Before that, he lost a really boring fight to Thiago Santos. This is kind of like a meme fight, honestly, just because Johnny Walker's a crazy guy. If you remember him, he won a fight by flying knee in 20 seconds and then dislocated his shoulder celebrating.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, these guys are just like meme fighters.
Crazy. They're meme fighters?
Yeah, they're just
I like Johnny Walker just because of his name. So
they're going to come out and swing. Kutulaba's going to come out and bang, and Johnny Walker, I don't know if his chin's going to hold up. He's been a little chinny in the past.
The one thing to look at is Walker's difference in height and reach. You know, you got a 5-inch difference in height.
6'6" for Walker.
And then 7-inch difference in reach. But I think Cutelaba wins, honestly.
I think Cutelaba wins. I think he's going to come out and clip him. I think Johnny's he's too hittable, and if he tries to play it safe, he's screwed. If he tries to bang with him, he's screwed. So I'm going to go Cutelaba by KO.
Yeah, I mean, I think Cutelaba by KO. I think he's going to fake a right hand. He's going to slip inside and then uppercut left.
I could see that. I think it's going to be a good fight either way. It should be an action fight.
Yeah. Still take Johnny Walker. Okay. I like his name.
Johnny Walker. He's got a cool name. All right. We have a women's bantamweight fight. versus Irene Aldana versus Macy Chiasson.
Skip.
Honestly, I think Aldana might be one of the most exciting women fighters on the roster
I think I might fall asleep during this fight.
I want to see something about Aldana. She might be.
She's pretty.
She might be on a knockout streak.
What was that?
Her last 2 wins are by knockout in round 1 against Kunitskaya.
She also lost to Holly Holm, so.
I mean, Holly Holm is a tough fight, but
the only woman I like watching is Meatball.
Molly Meatball.
Molly Meatball is. I'd probably put her up there in those most exciting, but. Irene Aldana, very, very good left hook, very good striker. Chiasson's kind of like, she won the Ultimate Fighter, or did she? I don't know. She was definitely a contender there.
She might have.
But she fought at 145. Now she's at bantamweight for the last few fights. I think she missed weight a few times. She's a big bantamweight girl. Honestly, I'm not sure what you could.
Big bantamweight girl.
So yeah, definitely an intriguing fight at bantamweight. Aldana might be ranked. I'm not sure. It doesn't say that she is here, but I'm gonna take Aldana maybe by stoppage. I can see, I'm gonna say Aldana by stoppage. What are you saying?
I'm gonna go Aldana, but I might go to the bathroom during this fight. It might be my bathroom break fight because I'm.
The UFC every pay-per-view they put a women's fight the second. Because I think I'm not interested in watching these people fight. I love watching Rose fight, even though her last fight kind of sucked. I like watching Zhang Wei
Li. I like watching fight. I like watching Shevchenkov, but I don't know. Molly. I'm not interested in either of these people, so I might go on a stroll. I might go to the bathroom, maybe make some popcorn. But
popcorn might be a good idea. What do you say, Jackson? Who do you pick?
I don't care.
You gotta just make one. Just pick.
Molly. Why not?
Sure. Molly's not fighting you. Molly's gonna win. Alright. We have good fight. Kevin Trailblazer Holland versus Daniel D-Rod.
This one I'm into.
Rodriguez.
I like Kevin Holland.
I think Kevin Holland's very exciting, and I think Daniel Rodriguez is one of the most exciting welterweights right now.
I love watching Kevin Holland fight. He's very exciting. I think he's one of the funniest people in the UFC. He's hilarious.
Even when he fights,
he's funny. They're both coming off of wins. Holland does have the slight reach advantage. Holland is a more experienced fighter. I'm going Holland here.
I agree. Kevin Holland.
Yeah, Daniel Rodriguez coming off the win over Kevin Lee, who many people thought was going to walk through him. And I can't remember. Rodriguez's last loss was to like Nicholas Dalby, who's like a weird karate fighter. Kevin Holland is...
Wait, so is this a catchweight fight?
No.
It says catchweight right there.
It shouldn't be. It should be welterweight. I'm pretty sure it's welterweight. I don't know why it says catchweight. I'm almost certain it's a welterweight fight because Kevin Holland's at welterweight now. Came down from 185. He's had one fight there. Remember he fought Oliveira and he did the thumbs up when he was in the choke.
yes.
I'll probably go Kevin Holland too, even though I really like the way that D-Rod fights. I'm not sure if Kevin Holland will be able to put him away and knock him out because D-Rod's pretty tough. But I'm gonna go with Holland. So we're all
in agreement here.
All right. Then we have Li Jingliang versus Tony Akakui Ferguson. The big story in this fight is Tony moving up to 170. He's fought at 155 his whole career. Now he's fighting at 170.
I mean, I think it's Lee. I don't think it's even close.
Honestly, the thing for me with this fight is the storyline is Ferguson coming back so quick after a brutal KO loss in May. It was May because it was Oliveira Gaethje card.
Yes.
And it was like, how many months is that? 4?
Yeah.
Like, that was a bad KO. Like, he was stiff. And that's his first time in his career being like that.
It wasn't
and he's
pretty at all.
taking beatings, too.
And then Lee's got some sneaky power.
Yeah, remember, we were in Long Island. He knocked the guy out.
Lee can throw.
Yeah.
Just like, his hooks are just so powerful.
Yeah, we watched him knock out that last guy in Long Island.
Yeah, I thought that guy was dead.
Yeah, Ferguson moving up a weight class. It's going to be interesting to see what he looks like.
I don't think he can handle the weight class bump, in all honesty.
Yeah, I mean, maybe no weight cut will help him, but still, for me, it's that coming back after such a bad knockout loss. Like, usually guys should take, especially after you have had, like, wars and beatings like Tony has had, it's like, he should have taken at least 6 months off, waited a little more.
What does that say?
What does that say?
What does it say?
It just says Etsy.
That's not how you spell
That's
fantasy.
not how you spell fantasy.
Engineering major here.
Pumpkin. That's not how you spell fantasy.
Pumpkin can
Show the
design a
camera
car.
how you spell fantasy.
These are the starting players.
We can't show the camera that.
Don't show the camera that.
He just spelled fantasy with the E. He put Fantasy. Fantasy.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Okay, back to school, folks. I really think that. No, wait, go back. He said fantastic.
Fantastic. He spelled it fantastic. Fantastic. Is that focusing? That's how he spelled it.
Oh my
He's our
God.
producer behind the scenes, I guess.
Oh my lord. Okay. I would really like.
Communications moment.
I would really like to see Tony win here, just because he's coming off he hasn't won in forever.
Yeah.
I just don't think he's gonna do it.
But I would like to see him win. It'd be cool. Maybe he wins. No, but he doesn't want to retire. I'm just worried for him about coming back so soon. I don't want to see him get knocked out. That'd be scary.
I got Lee, without a question.
What do you say?
I'd take Lee, but it would be nice to see Tony win.
I'm gonna pick Tony. I think he's just slice Lee up with some elbows.
Tony.
And Darce choke him. Tony. All right, then we have
There we have it.
Khamzat Chimaev versus Nate Diaz. Now, this is an interesting fight. The storyline here is Nate Diaz's last fight on his contract. He's been public saying that he's been frustrated with the UFC, and they're not giving him the fights that he wants. But he wants to fight the best guys, so they give him probably the most dangerous prospect in the sport right now, the number 3 ranked welterweight. They told Chimaev he was ready to fight for the title.
Yeah.
But Chimaev said he took this fight for fun, basically. He literally said, I take this fight for fun. Nate Diaz is not ranked. His last fight was a loss to Leon Edwards, in which he had success in the last minute and almost knocked him out. Chimaev, I mean, the UFC, I think they basically want Diaz to lose this fight and just release him, basically, because...
He's washed, dude.
Yeah, but it's like... Nate Diaz, they've got to pay him a lot of money. He's a big
Yeah, but
star.
what happens if Nate Diaz wins this fight?
Does he resign? Does he just say...
that gives
does
the
he just say,
UFC a
"F you,
predicament.
I mean, Diaz is famous for putting people off.
Yeah.
It gives the UFC a predicament because they don't want Nate Diaz
and
anymore.
just heads off into the sunset.
That would be pretty cool.
Just to retire.
He says, but he's sending mixed signals because he says he wants to fight. He said the McGregor fight will happen again for sure, but this is the last fight in his deal. He chose not to re-sign because he wanted... There was some sort of argument with the UFC where he wanted the UFC to sign a bunch of his other training partners and stuff, I guess. I think that was it. But last fight in his contract and the UFC gives him this... I don't know if trying to screw him with this fight. That's what it looks like. I mean,
They're setting him up to get fucked.
Nate Diaz, the way to beat him usually has been wrestlers, and Chimaev is like the wrestler.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He's the guy.
He's big too. Diaz used to fight at 155. This is at 170. Chimaev fights at 85 too, and he makes 185ers look small.
Yeah.
So like, there's gonna be a big size advantage for Chimaev, I believe.
All right, I'm gonna make a bold prediction here. I'm gonna try and predict the exact method of win.
Who do you have?
Diaz is gonna land a straight right on
He's a southpaw.
a straight left.
Yeah.
On Khamzat.
Sure.
He's gonna drop him. He's gonna go to the ground and try and ground and pound him, and Khamzat's gonna come up and choke him out with a guillotine.
Oh.
Maybe. The only thing that Nate Diaz has a chance in this fight is his jiu-jitsu is very good. Trained with the Gracies. He started out as a jiu-jitsu fighter. He's kind of like a jiu-jitsu boxer fighter. His jiu-jitsu is very good. A lot of submissions. You get the famous submission where he's got the triangle choke from the bottom and he flips off the crowd. This is a cool moment. I'm going to go... Khamzat could just take him down and TKO him in the first, honestly, with ground and pound. Probably won't be able to knock him out cold because Diaz's chin is so good. We've never seen him knocked out cold.
Yeah.
But most likely is Khamzat TKO round 1. But I'm going to go bold pick Nate Diaz submission round 4. We saw Khamzat get pretty tired in that Burns fight, the last fight. And you said plot armor, remember that last fight?
What was it?
Remember you said he had plot armor, that's why he won that fight.
He does have plot armor. They're setting him up to be the guy, and I think the plot armor is going to help him here too. And the UFC obviously is setting this fight up for Nate Diaz to lose.
This is Diaz's fight to lose, really.
I think
Herb Dean's going to fuck Diaz off. he's just gonna call it off way early. No,
Herb wouldn't do that. Maybe Dean Herzog.
Yeah.
I think Diaz's only chance is to survive, get Khamzat gassed, because Diaz is known for their chin and their cardio. They don't get tired. They have last minute success all the time. And if he can gas Chimaev at all, because he cuts a lot of weight, maybe. I don't know if Chimaev is taking him too lightly, because maybe he's underestimating him.
Says for fun.
I think that Nate Diaz has a small chance in the later rounds. But I'm really intrigued by this fight, even though it kind of doesn't make sense rankings wise. It should be a good fight, and hoping we get some Diaz birds and slaps.
It would be interesting.
It would be an exciting fight.
Who do you got?
I'll take Chimaev in this one.
Alright,
The plot armor.
Yeah.
Diaz. Should be a good pay-per-view. UFC 279. Chimaev versus Diaz takes place this Saturday at 10 o'clock p.m. on pay-per-view. So...
Oh, yeah.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Should be good. I think
we should wrap it up with this or that.
Yeah. What time are we at so we know?
Let me see.
Here you go. Put that in.
It's my
we
phone,
can see,
you know.
We can protect the camera.
Well, we
thing
got
here.
2 minutes until the camera decides to.
All right. So
die.
why don't we do this, Justin? Press stop on the camera right now. All right. This or that segment.
This or that. This is gonna be a big. This or that.
big
Although,
debate.
But this is going to be the first time that they can see me screaming at you.
Burn.
yeah, they
They all think it's satirical. It's not.
No, it really
I
happens.
love you dearly, but
I
for
love you
these
too.
next
I've been
8
a
minutes, I am
bystander.
actually angry at you.
All right.
Most of it.
Here we
But
go.
are we on the same side for this one?
No, you're not. You are team.
Am
All right.
I the lone?
Ultimate fight
You are
here. Olive Garden, everybody's favorite fake Italian versus Outback Steakhouse, everybody's favorite fake Australian steakhouse. This is a heated debate. Both are places you'd like to
a little bit of
take.
inspiration from the Taste Buds podcast hosted by Sal and Joe.
This is also something that is going to have debate because this is a popular first date spot. I feel.
It's like these spots.
This
out
is
of
like
all
where
the
you take
chain
your high
restaurant-
school girlfriend.
The chain restaurants. Out of all the chain restaurants you have,
Like,
the
hey
higher
baby, I'm
class
gonna take you to
ones.
this spot. It's called the Olive Garden. Like, and then you have the unlimited breadsticks. Like, that's
Yeah.
how it works.
Out of all the chain restaurant spots, these two are probably the higher up, maybe up there with the Red Lobster too.
Yeah, they're ranked
They're
up.
higher than Applebee's and Chili's.
Yes.
You know, that's another good debate.
Yeah,
maybe
we hate
Applebee's
Red
and
Lobster.
Chili's.
That'll be for
Red
next
Lob-
week.
That's why we're not including Red Lobster because it'll all be in
Red Lobster.
The next week, Red Lobster versus Legal Seafoods. No.
Iggy's versus Red Lobster.
Iggy's versus Iggy's. Wash Red Lobster.
sweeps it.
Oh my
But I
god.
would say Red Lobster, Olive Garden, Outback, probably the higher end of the chain restaurant. Chain restaurants.
Chain
All right, I'm
restaurants.
gonna get 8 minutes on the timer.
He's already got it going.
We got a timer
Yeah,
going.
we got it going.
You got 8 minutes?
Yep.
Yeah, we'll start it now.
Well, just for the camera, we're knowing the time.
All right.
Ready?
So am I starting?
You are team.
I'm Team Olive Garden.
I am team Olive Garden. Aiden is team.
Outback.
All right. The first question after Aiden is Outback Steakhouse.
Here we
Yes.
go.
They're good.
It is good.
They're Australian. I love the guy that does the commercial. He's got a great accent.
The bloomin' onion.
Exactly. Bloomin' Onion, that's what they're known for.
Exactly.
But when you go to the Olive Garden, are you family?
Am I family?
You go to Outback, are you family?
But you screwed that up. When you go to Outback, are you
Butchered
family?
that, dude.
Everybody's family at the Olive Garden.
They treat you like family.
Do they though?
Yeah, they do.
Have you been treated
Unless
like
you get
family?
that one waitress that's just like, here's your mint. Like, get out of here.
Here's your mint. You just spent $60 on fake Italian food. Here's a mint. Congrats.
Yeah, congrats. Here's an Andy's bar.
I think the quality of food at Outback is just better.
What I'm gonna say is everything you could get at Outback, you could get at Olive Garden, plus more. Olive Garden
Pasta.
has steaks. Olive Garden has ribs. No, they don't. But
Olive Garden does not have steaks.
Olive Garden has shrimp. Olive
Let's
Garden
check
has
the menus
steak.
right now. Let's pull up
Olive
Olive
Garden has
Garden
steak. I know for a fact they have
Is
steak.
it good steak?
They have veal. They have steaks.
All right.
You know what I mean? Like, you can get that stuff at Olive Garden, and then everybody likes Italian
I
food.
think, Italian food in general is more notoriable. It's
comfort.
more. It's just better. It's arguably the best food in the world by popular.
All right. Well, let
definitely
me
up
ask you
there.
this: what's going to happen when
And Australian food. What is Australian food?
Nothing.
What's going to happen when Nuno finds out that you argued for Olive Garden? You're gonna get disowned.
Yeah. I mean, if I had to pick between the two, I'm picking Olive Garden. Presented the choice.
I mean, I enjoy Olive Garden. I like the salad. I like the breadsticks. I like their lasagna. I think they do a good job. I mean, it's not like authentic. If I was gonna take somebody out, like to an Italian spot, I'd take them to Federal Hill, Providence. Great Italian there, or like someplace a little nicer. But I mean, if I've actually taken somebody out of date to Olive Garden.
How'd it go?
It went well. I felt like it went well. We've since broken up, but it was a good date. If you're watching this, shout out to you. I'm not going to name drop, but
I mean, let's not do
it was
that.
a fun Olive
Kyle, what are
Garden.
you doing?
I'm trying
Olive
to
Garden.
find
He's looking
Olive
up
Garden
like the
menus,
world
sir.
closest Olive Garden. But
Okay,
personally,
let's go.
the Olive Garden is a place that I
You
associate
think they have
with
steak?
birthdays.
You think they have steak, Jackson?
I guarantee they have steak.
I guess
They have to have steak. It's right there. You passed it.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
6-ounce sirloin for $19.29 with them chicken Alfredo on the side. They have salmon,
See, that's great.
but would
chicken
you-
marguerite,
would you
eggplant
rather
parmesan, chicken scampi. Look how good that looks. This all looks fantastic on the website.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a picture. It's doctored. It's fake.
Let's see what the Outback menu looks like here.
It looks just as good.
Let's see.
I mean,
All right. Let's see here.
how much is a 6-ounce sirloin at Outback? Let's compare prices. So it's $19.99 at Olive
I mean,
Garden.
there's more variety at Olive Garden. Outback, you're just getting steak.
Steak or
You're
ribs?
just getting steak.
ribs,
Yeah.
shrimp, bloomin' onion. Boom, done.
But they do it better.
I'm not saying they don't,
I
but
mean, I hope they do it better. It's all
they're a
they have.
steakhouse.
Yes.
But I think Olive Garden just has more variety.
They don't have variety. They have different types of pasta dishes. I wouldn't consider that variety.
I mean, but pasta in and of itself has a lot of variety.
I would say overall more people like pasta than more
Desserts,
people
who you
like
picking?
steak. Desserts, Olive Garden.
I agree.
What
You
is
got
Olive Garden have for dessert?
Tiramisu, you got the zeppoli, the donuts so good. You got the creme brulee,
He does
the
warm-
cheesecake. Those zeppolis are outstanding. You got the chocolate cake. The tiramisu is my go-to. Sometimes they have this mousse. They have the salted
Do they
caramel
even
thing,
have desserts?
which
What do they got?
John is an avid salted caramel guy.
They have
John and my sister.
They have cheesecake at Outback. They have a butter cake, carrot cake. They have a bunch of different ice creams.
That's a lot of cake. I'm
just
not hearing
cake.
tiramisu. I'm not hearing.
Tiramisu,
I'm not
Jackson's
hearing zeppolis. I'm not hearing creme
favorite
brulee.
dessert.
I'm just hearing cake. It's not Cheesecake Factory.
All right, and the only thing that's not a cake on there is the tiramisu.
I mean, you gotta look at
No,
the
the
appetizers.
creme
Let's
brulee.
look at the appetizers here at Olive Garden.
Creme brulee on the
On the Olive Garden? I'm pretty sure they
There
have
is
they
no
don't have creme
creme
brulee.
I don't know. I didn't see it. Let's look at the appetizers for Olive Garden. You got fried mozzarella,
Oof.
calamari,
Oh yeah.
spinach artichoke dip,
staple.
meatballs, toasted ravioli, and
Stuffed
let's talk
mushrooms
about
are
the free bread.
best.
First of all,
Bread.
bottomless breadsticks. fantastic breadsticks at Olive Garden. What do you got at Outback?
Oh, I know. I will give you the breadsticks.
They have bread at Outback. It's just
So the initial thing you get when you sit down.
Look, I don't want to switch sides here. I'm not switching sides, but I will say, Outback, I'd say is almost tied in the bread department. They got that.
They got
brown,
the pumpernickel.
It's not even pumpernickel.
I think
it's just
it
like
is.
brown.
Well, it's close.
It's just like brown bread. That's very good. Like, and they give you the butter with it.
Okay, but they also have one of the most iconic appetizers in all of the chain restaurants. The
This is
Blooming
true.
And that iconic wrap appetizer can take a hike. Seriously. I mean,
I like the Bloomin' Onion, but I think I'd rather have some calamari and some fried
that's what I'm
knots.
saying.
Maybe a stuffed
I'll take
mushroom.
that every day over your.
We're a stuffed mushroom
What do
family
you
here.
have at
so.
Outback that's better than Olive Garden? What do you have?
Steak, shrimp. Like you are not.
That's still not
You are
doing
not
it for
going to
me.
find a better steak at Olive Garden than you will at
I thought you were going
Outback.
to say anywhere. You find a
Anywhere.
better steak.
You are
You're
not
not
going to
gonna
find a better steak than an Outback Steakhouse.
Okay,
Jesus.
obviously that would be a delusional comment, and I would like you to put me down if I ever said that.
I mean, I had a good steak the other day at a Chop House. Very good.
I mean, but you have steak, sure. But
And you could say
at Olive Garden, you
have-
get steak or pasta.
You have one steak is a 6-ounce sirloin. You know how small a fucking 6-ounce sirloin is?
It's 6 ounces.
I can eat that. in maybe
It's
3
exactly
bites.
6 ounces, actually.
What?
It is tiny. And I could argue that you have the variety in steak cuts at Outback that you could have
That's
the variety
a good
of pasta
point.
at Olive Garden.
Good point.
I think they
no,
both
wait,
have
no.
a
Yeah, you don't have
similar
more variety of steak. You don't have more variety of steak than variety of pasta. You can have pasta a million different ways in Olive Garden.
You got different sauces. But I'm talking like actual forms of
different.
pasta.
That doesn't matter though. I mean, the pasta dish is the pasta dish.
Is it though?
I mean, Olive
you
Garden
put
has
it-
great
you
meat
put it-
sauce, too.
you put
Not
it-
as good as Nona's meat
You put a
sauce.
different sauce on it. That's really all it is.
I mean,
That's
for me,
the same thing as putting a different side on a dish.
the standout for both these restaurants, honestly, are their bread. In my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's what
And I think
sets them.
Olive Garden beats you there.
Yeah.
Olive Garden does beat me there, but I
So
think
therefore, case
in
closed.
terms of quality of the food across the board, I think Outback is much, much better.
I disagree with
Do
you.
you not like Olive Garden?
Not really. I don't really like Olive Garden. Every time I go there, I have been underwhelmed.
Except for the time we went with the hockey team.
That I was satisfied by different reasons on that trip.
One of our teammates decided to fill his water with about
I don't know.
2
Hey,
Baker's
Shirley
dozen.
Temple.
Yeah, Shirley
Shirley
Temple.
Temple, which already has probably about 30 grams of sugar in it.
He put
just to
2
start
dozen
off.
packs.
2 dozen packs of sugar, and he had a shutout the game after.
Beautiful.
Really?
3 hours later, he had the
He was
best game of his
wired.
life. Buddy was
Wow.
fucking buzzing.
Off the
You don't
off
get
the
that at
sugar
Outback
packets.
for sure.
See, Olive Garden gave this guy the greatest game of his life. Case closed. Olive Garden's better.
Sugar gave him the best game of his life, and you have sugar.
You got-
packets
This
at
is
Olive
the other
Garden.
thing I'm going to say.
No,
Hold on.
no.
This is one thing we're forgetting about before this continues. Olive Garden's atmosphere sets Outback apart. Like
I agree.
It's complete.
I
Olive
agree.
Garden is inviting. You got the grapes, you got the wine, you got the cellars, you got the TVs, you got the
True.
bar area. You're going to Outback. It's like a dungy basement with a fucking moose
The
on the wall.
didgeridoo. There's a there's a didgeridoo playing in the background.
You got a like you walk in, the servers just want to like kill themselves. They're wearing all black. They don't.
They
give
don't
you,
treat you like family.
They don't treat
They
you
were
like
all
him.
black at Olive Garden.
Yeah, but at least at Olive Garden they have the cute little like grape name tag.
Yeah, little
They have the little name tag, but
Like,
it's like
yeah, Olive
it's
Garden-
a cow.
like,
Doesn't have grapes.
It's a cow.
Olive Garden just brings me to Italy. It feels like I'm like stepping in.
You are capping
got
out of
the
your ass right
grapes.
now. It is the
I'm
most
not. Get the
unrealistic thing
grapes.
from Italy ever.
No, it's not. They have the scenery. The walls look like Italy.
Check
It's
the
just
time,
mad.
dude.
I know what the time is at. We got 10. We got 1 more minute to continue
All
here.
right, do your closing argument.
My closing argument: Olive Garden, better atmosphere, better food, better pizza,
Papa John's.
better pizza, better ingredients, better Papa, better John. That's all I gotta say.
I'm gonna go Olive Garden. My closing. Actually, I'll let you go. Then I'll close. So,
I think that's some bullshit, but okay. I think you're just trying to counter me.
no.
Oh, you're absolutely right, but whatever. Outback has much better steak.
10 seconds.
Much better steak. A lot of variety. I think the food is way, way, way better quality, and I think they don't try to fake it. All right, I think Olive Garden tries to force the Italian.
They have a
5
guy
seconds.
doing an
You're
Australian
done.
accent
You're
on
done.
the commercials. They're not
Closing
trying to
argument.
fake it.
Well, that guy's actually.
It's about to shut off.
All right, Olive Garden. They treat you like family. Family gives you free breadsticks. That's all I gotta say.
It's not free breadsticks.
Free breadsticks.
Yes, it is.
It's honestly, you pay for the breadsticks.
Yeah, but who cares? It's part of the experience. As
Stop
long
it,
as you have a meal, you're getting free breadsticks. Like we don't want the Outback atmosphere. We want the Olive Garden atmosphere. We're gonna let you guys decide, though. I think we should put a poll.
I think we should
Put a pull up right now.
Put
put a poll up right now so we can
Put
know.
up a poll. Outback versus Olive Garden. We'll see what the people have to say. Two different genres, but overall, I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be here with you guys.
Good episode.
I think this was a good episode. You don't want to see the fucking moose on the wall. Trust me. You want
There's
to go
a
to
moose,
Olive Garden,
none
where
of
you're
which are
treated like
indigenous to
family.
Australia.
And the didgeridoo and whatever other Australian. Although I like Australian
Honestly,
girls.
I think the best atmosphere in a chain restaurant like that, Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, Texas, where they make you ride the Dillo when it's your birthday.
Dillo.
Not on my birthday though. We didn't get to ride the Dillo.
said, "Bring the Dillo."
Yeah, bring the Dillo.
The lady was like, "What?"
Yeah, but great NFL slate, MLB postseason, UFC looking good, Olive Garden tasting good, Outback tasting like shit and looking like shit, and I'm just glad to be here,
What's
guys.
Outback's slogan? Do they have one?
Better pizza, better ingredients, Outback. I think it's Outback like live.
No, it's like, oh wait, no rules, just right. What?
What?
That's not right.
Outback.
No, there's definitely a slogan.
They definitely have something.
I'll have to-
Whoa.
What?
I'm hearing it in my ears. I don't know if
You know what?
did the audio.
Let's just. All right, we're
What's
gonna
the
go.
Outback slogan?
I don't
Thank
know.
you.
The people.
Thank you.
Sound
Listen.
off in the
The
comments.
people will vote.
Listen, the Dorman Sportsbook out every Tuesday at midnight. Jackson, Kyle,
Tuesday?
every Thursday at midnight. Jackson, Kyle, myself. We'll see you
No,
every week here. Let us know what you think about the visual aspect. We're having fun with it.
Oh.
Bye.
Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.